Hello everyone, I'm Gav Master974 here today, and welcome to the return of a series I haven't actually done for quite a while now, and this is actually going to be the Halo Reach Firefight Matchmaking series. As you can see, I'm in the Field Marshal ranking, still probably from the last episode that I did, and I believe I'm at a level that was very similar to where I got to on my old account. So I thought, you know what, let's return with this series and try to play some Firefight. Now, I'm toying with the idea of possibly playing some multiplayer at some point, but as you can see, most of these playlists are pretty unpopulated. And that's supposed to be pretty unpopulated, by the way, I was supposed to say. So it would be difficult to play some playlists that would be interesting to play, because you know, barely any people are playing this game, even though Halo Reach on the Master Chief Collection should be pretty hyped, I would imagine. So let's get straight in with some score attack. I have already done all the daily challenges for today. At the time of this recording, I can't speak. And they were all Firefight Matchmaking related. You know what, let's mix it up. Let's go straight into Fiesta Attack on Installation 04. I rarely ever play on this map, to be honest. It's an average map, I feel. There are some maps that I really like and others that I kind of don't like. This isn't one of the ones I hate, but it's not one of the ones I like at the same time. So that's kind of my attitude towards it. And also another reason for doing this is because the weekly challenge for this week is actually to play rounds in Firefight Matchmaking. So by playing rounds, oh come on, gonna get. Oh, you just got no, mate. No, you died instantly. Oh, what a great start to the series. He just drove right off a cliff and killed himself. No perfection for you, buddy. I'm pretty much close to the same loadout, except I got rocket launcher and not a shotgun. So that's nice. But yeah, that's the thing with Fiesta Attack, is you get completely randomized loadouts every time you respawn. So if you're going for perfections and all that, then you must have a pretty good initial loadout, otherwise you're gonna not do very well, and you might have to get yourself killed to you know, save yourself. There's a little bit of strategic gameplay right there. You can actually armor lock to save yourself from sticky grenade kills. One of the interesting abilities that was in Halo Reach and never really came back to Halo, unless you count some of the stuff that was in Halo 4 and 5 or whatever. So off to a pretty crappy start, admittedly. For those of you that don't know, if you go into this area, there's actually a 343 Guilty Spark Easter egg. You can see him right here. So this is supposed to be Guilty Spark, and you can actually hold RB to take his focus rifle, but you can't do it. And so there you go, it's Guilty Spark. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I believe after a while it just goes away, but yeah, that's an Easter egg in this map for those of you who didn't know. I already covered it before in one of the episodes that I did. You get the target locator, which is an orbital strike, which is pretty powerful when you use it properly. And I actually have a clip where I actually beat like the final round of a game like this. It's just regular 2x score attack, and the final wave is a bunch of elites, and I beat that wave in like a minute and a half or something.
We'll take it.
And I say a minute and a half, that's from when it says like reinforcements to when the game ends. So I did it like really quickly, and it just went like from all the you got like all your enemies, and then pretty much instantly it went down to 2 enemies remaining, and then it's just like, you know, kill them really quickly, and then there you go. And that's just like happy days right there. So it's pretty chuffed with that, actually. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I'm very happy that I was able to do that. I haven't even mentioned the weekly challenge. If I haven't mentioned the weekly challenge, it's to complete 50 rounds in Firefight Matchmaking in a week. It averages around 7 rounds a day, so if you don't have a bunch of time to play it, then, you know, a couple games of Firefight fully completed, and a game of Score Attack gives you the rounds that you need to get this weekly challenge for the week. I've tried to get a little bit ahead of myself. I'm actually surprised that works. Usually the Banshees like to dodge and weave like all hell, but not this time, and I'm gonna get messed up here. So I'm getting surrounded. Also, if the video is a little bit out of sync with the commentary, I'm using my Elgato to do this. And well, one thing to say about Elgato stuff is that there is this noticeable level of delay between what I'm saying and when the video actually is playing what I'm reacting to. So for instance, if I died earlier by driving off the cliff like a complete idiot, then my reaction to that's probably going to play before you actually see it in the video. So just so you know, that's what happens. I'm trying to do my best with a grenade launcher. There's not much you can really do in terms of getting good multi-kills. I'm also trying to hold down the trigger so you get EMP kills as well. But yeah, that is what it is. But at least it's a UNSC weapon, so you can just go to one of the ammo crates and get ammo. For other Covenant weapons, I don't even know if it's possible to replenish the ammo unless the enemy actually has the weapon to begin with. So if I got like a plasma, well, saying that though, a needle rifle or something, then how would one go ahead and get needle rifle ammo if then none of the enemies actually have needle rifles ever? So maybe you can get ammo back, maybe you can't. Oh god, I'm gonna get totally messed up here. Oh my god, there's just so many enemies. Just leave me alone. I'm trying to collect clocks. God damn it, man. Where's my marine support? Did they all die? Seriously? Well, they probably did. I died instantly and then I was running around trying to kill grunts. It sounds like there's another Banshee somewhere, but... oh, right, there it is. What the hell? Right, mate? What the hell happened? Why was the Banshee there? Why was the Banshee like flying down there? See, at least one of the daily challenges for this, well, today, the time of this recording, it was to actually go ahead and get vehicle kills, and I died like a fucking idiot right there. Poor mate. Poor mate. Oh, look at this spiker, one of the brute weapons. Okay, and we've got all fuel rod cannon as well. And there is a fuel rod cannon down there, so you can get extra ammo. Yeah, that's weird about the Banshee. But yeah, as I was trying to say before I actually got rudely killed, one of the daily challenges at the time of this recording was to go ahead and get vehicle kills, which was gonna let me say that if you aren't good vehicle kills, then a map like this will have periodic Banshees that come in, so you can just kill the Banshees and happy days. Now, I think at least in these 2x score attack variations, if you have something like the sniper rifle, which I would honestly recommend, because they tend to dodge and weave rockets very easily, and all of a sudden it's like you waste your rockets, so then it's like, well, you can't really take it out. But it does seem to like die in one hit to a sniper, and usually when that happens you only get +2 credits for it. That means you didn't kill the vehicle. For some reason, that you see it blow up and all that, but then it doesn't count as destroying the vehicle for some reason. So yeah, you probably would want to take it out with the rockets. That would be very difficult. I'll make it look easy, but one of them, the Banshee, literally just went into an area it's not supposed to go to. So how that happened is anyone's guess. That was actually the focus rifle right there. That just dropped.
Maybe I am a demon.
And my voice is, of course, the Master Chief, who said maybe I am a demon for pulling out the fuel rod cannon right there. So this is the wave of elites. Kind of implicitly referred to it earlier with the game I played earlier, and I did it really quickly. So this is kind of like the wave that you would have to do. Oh god, mate, no. Oh my god, stuck in the fucking face. Ouch. But yeah, the problem is you run out of ammo and then you have to, you know, scavenge items off the grounds. Ah, poor mate, he died. Damn, I'm not doing a good job, am I? I'm dying like really easily. I'm supposed to be showing you guys I'm a good field marshal player, not a scrubby corporal. But you do get overwhelmed pretty easily in this. And that's one of the reasons why I don't play something like Installation 04. You know, just die pretty easily. And of course, because this is Fiesta attack, sometimes you only spawn with one weapon. This is one of those times I've actually spawned with just a plasma rifle and that's it. I thought that was a fuel wad for some stupid reason. I wanted to get my stuff back. And then switch back to the fuel wads.
Frag out.
Oh man. Oh. You could like throw grenades and hope for him to like get blown off the cliff or something. Oh, get him? Yeah, got him. Lovely. So, as you see, like a record baby, that's the weekly challenge. I got 953 credits for that. And over 5 minutes remaining, which in my mind is actually pretty good. But with all that being said and done, that's the first match done, but the recording's not going to end yet. It would have done in the past because historically technology wasn't on my side and it would always glitch up captures and all that if I did it for a long time. But no, this time around it's just simply back out, go back in, and then happy days. So you can see there I got 55 kills with the grenade launcher, 124 to 4. 3 splatters right at the very beginning, but then drove off the cliff like a dumbass. And again, because I have the Anniversary DLC installed on Xbox One, by the way, it would automatically ask you if you want to do Installation 04 right from the get-go, which I'm not doing. Hold out. This is actually the map that I actually did the that last wave of elites, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually go to one of my favourite game types, Grunt Apocalypse. I could play this, well, I would say all day, but not all day, because I'll probably get really bored of it very quickly. But I've played a lot of Grunt Apocalypse in the past. But funnily enough, I actually hate Skirmageddon, which is somewhat similar to Grunt Apocalypse, but that is what it is. But yeah, I've done a lot of firefights, not only on this account but the old account that I mentioned that I had years ago. But I think what happened was I wanted to get Xbox Live Gold, and it was brought to my attention that there's actually a Xbox Live Family Pack that someone can get, and essentially it gives gold privileges to like 4 or 5 different, different accounts. But I would need my password for the account I was using, and I forgot what it was. And Microsoft was useless in helping me because it was like, okay, what purchases have you made? Well, I haven't made any because I've always used codes. And it's all stuff like that, and what stuff have you done and what services. It's just a whole bunch of shit that I couldn't answer because it was just, there's nothing there. So I created this account now, that I'm using now, and pretty much abandoned my old accounts. So getting to a field marshal in Halo Reach, for instance, requires you to get something like 3 million credits accumulatively, and that had to be done all over again. So I'd essentially be at something like 6 million credits right now cumulatively, so you can figure out what ranking that would actually equate to, that I essentially should be at right now, but I'm not at. And so that's kind of a shame, but it is what it is. Stuff happens like that. But not going to fret about it, it's all in the past, as they say. Wasted a lot of ammo there. And I think I've already got the commendation, the maxed out, for killing enemies with precision weapons. So don't ask me why I'm doing it. I need to do like automatic and small arms weapons, but don't expect me to get those commendations anytime soon, because fortunately it's one of those things where you just have to play like hundreds, plural, of Firefight games and just specifically grind for it before you can come anywhere close to doing it. I'll tell you, it's not here this time, it's actually over there. I could like record the clip and like overlay bits of it if I really wanted to, but the ordnance drop was around here and this was a target locator. And I just fired right in the middle there and just like killed a bunch of people. And then anyone that would come up the stairs, they just got, you know, blasted. And there's just 2 enemies left and just bang, bang. I think I stuck one of them as well, really luckily. And then it's like, yeah, you've done the final rounds in like a minute or some stupidness like that. And I might have said a minute and a half earlier, but that's when it says like reinforcements and the round starts. But because it was 2x score attack, it's you know, it like spawns phantoms in that the enemies drop out of. This is Grunt Apocalypse, so that's not going to happen. When it says reinforcements, you're just going to have a spawning in of a bunch of grunts, like what's going to happen here, for instance. Okay, not here. Here, for instance. Oh god, that was such a bad grenade. I think I just grew like a fucking cancer somewhere on my body. That was awful. Okay, I shouldn't joke about stuff like that, but you know, it should demonstrate the fact I'm really ashamed of that grenade. That's awful. Okay. So kill a bunch of guys.
Double kill.
Yeah, and if I go quiet as well, it's because I do want to concentrate. Keep in mind as well, whenever I'm playing this game casually in my own time, I'm not really commentating over it. So if you're wondering why I'm making such stupid decisions and running out in the open and dying really quickly, it's probably because I'm commentating over the gameplay. You know, if I was being my usual self, I'd probably be just camping up here the entire game, not doing anything, not taking any risks, and not making it very entertaining to watch. Well, I'll try and make it somewhat entertaining now by going for this piece of ordnance, whatever it is of course the target locator. And just for lols, let's actually see what this is. It's actually, of course, the sniper rifle again. So 2 games, it's been target locator and the sniper rifle. That grunt just stuck the other grunt. I'm not seeing that, am I? I can actually go back into the theatre afterwards and verify, but that grunt stuck the other grunt. He killed his buddy. What an asshole. Enemy spawn here? Or here? Here! Right in the face. And they did spawn there as well, what the hell? But yeah. Oh god, kill-tacular? Okay, somehow that was a kill-tacular. Not gonna argue. But yeah, if you want to make things go by a lot faster, then knowing the spawn locations of the enemies is helpful. And usually you get like enemies spawning around here, you get enemies spawning down there, enemies spawning there, enemies on the platform where the helipad is. Okay, I'm gonna try the target locator out. Kill Apocalypse. Oh, not quite the Killionaire, but still pretty good. It's like 1 kill away from being a Killionaire, which is a legendary medal. Very easy to get with something like the target locator if you use it properly. And I thought it was 2x score attack for some reason. I was just running around, but then I thought no, it's actually Grunt Apocalypse, so you have to run away. But one thing you can do is probably go for another strategic strike somewhere. So I'll throw one there, throw a grenade down. It didn't go down. Kill Atrocity. Kill. Oh, Killionaire, there we go. That was a lucky Killionaire, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's because I got the grenade kills and all that. That really bolstered up that multi-kill. So yeah, you can get Killionaires in this very easily. And of course, I've kind of screwed my chances over of getting any commendation or good commendation progress because I've died, I'm using the DMR, and I've already maxed out the commendation for like getting headshots and precision kills, and well, kills with precision weapons. It doesn't matter. We beat it at the end of the day, and got only 716 credits that time, which is pretty crap if you ask me. Keep in mind that for the Field Marshal level, you have to gain something like 700,000 credits, and having games where you barely get 1500 like this one, it's awful. You feel like you wasted your time. But 114 to 1. Of course I used the DMR. And now we're going to mix it up a little. Let's actually play some cooperative firefight to round this recording off. So because it says 158 players, which is a lot, but back in its heyday this would have been like thousands of people playing it, and you'd get teams of 4 all the time. This is unheard of for me. Having actually a team of 3 join instantly is actually quite interesting. Of course, if any of them stick, that's awesome. But it could just say, "Oh no, we've reset. Oh no, now someone's quit." Okay, that's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Now, I've just been on holdout, to be honest, so I don't really want to play it again. But unfortunately, in Halo Reach, if someone actually votes for holdout right now, then it would automatically go to holdout because it prioritizes the top decision. Oh, fist fight on Unearthed. Well, that's the I think the Defiance pack, that is, or Installation 04. But again, I don't think people are fans of Installation 04 or Unearthed for that matter. But it shows that we all have the Noble or Anniversary and Noble or Defiant DLC. And we got Unearthed. The other DLC Firefight map. Let's go for Arcade Fight. Because Limited you have lives, and FRG Fight you only have FRGs, which is fuel rod guns. So it makes it very boring, I would say, because you only have fuel rod guns. Arcade Fight you have different loadouts, which is pretty good. But my usual loadout for something like this is obviously the Sniper class, which is active camo. But I think for the sake of doing rounds and mixing it up a little bit, I'll actually go with sprints, so you get the rocket launcher. Not doing my usual thing. And this is where you have, you know, like the phantoms spawning in at the start and end of the rounds. Right, mate. Yeah, I think they're alright. Now what we can do is get a first strike medal very easily by blowing off the gun of the phantom right at the very start of the game. And you get 2 credits every time you do it. But as you see here, our guys have the right idea of using our last radius weapons, of taking these guys out right away. Sometimes this happens as well. I think it's because it's Xbox One. The network connections aren't really that good, so sometimes you see that it like lags out, and sometimes people drop from games as well, which is a shame. Especially when you need to do stuff like 3 rounds to get a, you know, challenge done.
Get clear.
And I've had a couple of times this week where I've done a round and it's screwed me over. There's like 1 enemy left and you have like 5 seconds and you don't kill him fast enough, and it doesn't count as beating away a round. You know, you do so much work and you don't even make progress for a challenge, and that's just the worst. Okay. Did we do it really fast that it's not spawning in the next wave of enemies, or is there an enemy somewhere? Oh, there's probably an enemy somewhere. Okay. Reinforcements. Where are they going to spawn from? They're going to spawn not anywhere here. Not anywhere here. There they are, look. There's some down here. Now, of course, for those of you who don't know, on this map, there's actually a rocket warthog. But of course, you have to have someone who's crazy enough to jump on the warthog gun. Why is there a jackal needle guy here? Seriously, get the hell out of here. Could someone ban him, please? Like, real talk, ban this idiot. Oh, poor, no, Halo's dead, he killed himself. Oh no, Maz has died as well. No, you can't kill me. course, I think they were like captains or something, so lower level players. It's understandable, to be honest. And you never know if these guys would be people that have actually created new accounts after reaching like the inheritor ranking or something, just to do it all over again, which I honestly wouldn't understand why anyone would ever do that. And I'm not saying they are people that are doing it, but it'll be crazy to, you know, think if that's what some people might actually do. They love Halo so much. And I don't think I'm sucking ass this game. I think it's definitely getting delayed as well. So it'd be like fire. Yeah, that's definitely delayed. 100% delay, that is.
Double kill.
And that happens as well. You get lag, and lag doesn't make it good for you. Oh, see, like there, for instance. I mean, you might not realise it, and you might not even see it, but it is lagging out. And I really don't like Halo when it lags out like this. Mostly, and especially if I was a sniper as well, because if I was a sniper, my god, wouldn't even be able to, you know, like, kill anything, because the aim is just like completely off. But again, I mentioned earlier, it could be the fact that this is the, you know, running on Xbox One, backwards compatible and all that. So it could be that could be something to do with it. Remember when I first played this, when it was backwards compatible, and it was like awful, you could barely play it, you know. But I still pulled off a nice triple kill with the pistol, so that's something. Oh, we were close to beating the first round. Now, I believe I might have to go. I'm definitely going to be finishing off the recording after this match. But just so you know, if I get an interruption, then it's because I have to go. And of course, you can just go bang. Oh, we have brutes this time around as well. I'll keep doing that, don't I? Yeah, I got the kill. Could be better to get assists though, to be honest. But then the problem is you have to do like kills on an enemy, and like you have to damage an enemy, then you have to hope that somebody else kills them. White brute.
He's gonna shoot.
He's gonna shoot my way out.
15 minutes remaining.
No, I don't think I died, did I? So I should have got a +10 for perfection. Well, should. Yeah, there we go, that's it. So that means we beat the round, and +10 means you got a perfection, which means you do it without dying, which is pretty decent.
Mythic.
Now we get Mythic, which means we have enemies with double the health. I just checked the leaderboard there to see that I am on top only by a little bit. I don't want to sound like a cocky, egotistical prick, but usually when I play stuff like Firefight, I place top 2, almost always. Very rarely do I finish a game of Firefight and I'm not, you know, like first. And hey, this guy's got the rocket warthog. And I believe if you do get kills with the gunner on that, that classes as getting kills with a vehicle, so it's quite nice. Wait, did Chief just say something? Like pain or something? I heard someone say something. But yeah, there's very noticeable delay playing this, to be honest. Jump. Yeah. I can't even quantify that amount of delay. It's the worst when something happens and then you can't even like specify how much it is. It might be like a quarter of a second or something. So it's just like you jump and then, you know, the output comes out after you want it to. Makes it very difficult to do what you want to do, because you can end up, you know, killing yourself because you fire a rocket at the wrong time. It goes straight into a wall or something and bang, you blow yourself up. Nice assist there. Thanks, thank you. There's a lot of enemies underneath us, I think. Oh, right, mate. Oh crap, man. I'm blowing myself up here. See, like that, you see that shit? You thought I just jumped there? I actually jumped and fired the rocket launcher and it did nothing. I'm not even exaggerating. And again, firing the pistol, it's not doing anything. Okay, got my untouchable, which is to get a bunch of kills without dying. I think someone's up here. Okay. Oh, someone's behind me up here. Okay.
Get behind.
There's a rank that's really awful amongst these. It might be this one actually. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's a bunch of elites with DMRs and snipers. And then if it is in the final rounds, then there's actually like a whole bunch of elites with like grenade launchers and rocket launchers and shit like that, and I just died to that crap. And we all died actually. Damn. What I can actually do is use like the sniper to take a bunch of assholes out. We don't usually have anything different. This is the this is always DMRs and snipers. So yeah, temporarily switched to this class. Usually my ideal situation would be to go with something like armor lock and then get a rocket launcher. So then you can, you know, armor lock to save yourself, and then you use the rockets from the sprint class after you die from, you know, using the sprint class.
Frag out.
So you can go down here. Usually I'd switch to DMR and I press the wrong button because that does active camo, so you go invisible, which is good if you're in a good sniping position, but this map isn't one for sniping sadly. So, and especially with Mythic on as well, enemies have double health, so doing stuff like body shots against the enemies isn't really gonna do much to them. There's actually a bunch of skirmishers here. I hate skirmishers as well. Annoying bastards, man. Just run all over the place. Okay. But yeah, I usually try to mix it up and get some sprees. So, some people might ask, like, what is my favourite load? What would be my ideal situation? You're playing a game like Arcade Fight, and it's coming up to like the third round. You're in the third round. So what would you do? What is your ideal loadout going to be? Quite honestly, I would say having a rocket launcher and also having the Spartan laser as well. Now, unfortunately, you don't get the Spartan laser as a loadout. You actually have to wait until the third round, the one where you have all the elites with grenade launchers and rocket launchers and all that. And you actually have to kill one of the gold elites that would have the Spartan laser, but it's random if you do get a elite with a Spartan laser. And I guess it's random if you even get the round to begin with. So I would say that's my ideal loadout, because then you can get laser sprees and all that, and you know, laser sprees are cool. Classes as you know, sprees that you get, and it's commendation progress, so can't complain with a bit of commendation progress. Nice Kilimanjaro there. There's actually someone down here. Okay, I got that ass. Oh no, it's a ammo guy. Okay, I missed all those sniper shots because I'm a bad shot today. With lag, dude. Whoa, do you mind not doing that, please?
I was gonna shoot my way out.
Still top. That's good. I keep thinking I have sprint, but I don't. I have camo. And if you've noticed in the bottom left as well, that was the mini-map. It disappeared because of the cloud skull coming on. But with active camo, it kind of causes this scrambling to happen in the active, you know, your mini-map. So it's supposed to like hint at the fact that enemies don't know where you are exactly, or when any of your allies are. But a consequence of that is that you don't know where any of the enemies are as well. Now, something like cloud being on, you don't see your mini-map, so it really doesn't matter actually. But yeah, I don't know what people's attitudes towards using like the sniper classes. I don't know if people would say it's a skillful class to use. I don't know if people would say it's a, you know, piss easy noob class to use. But noticing that these guys are jumping into like FRGs and I'm the only one that's really deviating from that, kind of say something, to be honest. And they are lower level players compared to me. Oh, this is probably the round, look. The worst round. Elites with a bunch of like DMRs and snipers and shit. No, any of these guys has a Spartan laser. That one there, you see him? He had a Spartan laser. Now I'm going to try and get him, because that's what I want to use. Right, mate. Don't mind me, just let me take that. Oh, don't. Oh, faggot, he got me. Also, don't hate me for using words like faggot and all that. I'm not insulting homosexual people here, okay? I'm, you know, criticising the game for killing me stupidly.
Get clear.
Get my loadout back. Okay. So this is like my ideal loadout now. We've got armor lock and we have the Spartan laser. At this point I would try and go for laser kills, but there's a bunch of guys still alive, so gotta try and, you know, kill them and all that. Oh, enemies over here, look. Ah! Yeah, laser spree. Now, so some of you might criticise me using the Spartan laser and all that. The fact of the matter is, it does counter sprees. I think some people might actually more criticise the fact that when it's the final wave, the bonus wave, when you have to kill a bunch of grunts, then the Spartan laser becomes pretty useless, because you can't really get a lot of multi-kills with the Spartan laser. If you get a bunch of enemies in a row, or in a cluster, then you could do massive damage. Ah, got that ass. Just keep going until you get the spree. Yeah, there's absolutely no chance I was going to get that kill. Just moving around too much. Ah, only got one. Damn it, man. And I don't want to lose my progress as well. I don't really want to be, you know, dying at this stage. You can use armor lock to save yourself, but the fact of the matter is you shouldn't have to use it. And then of course if there's a swarm of enemies, then you're just gonna get killed. So trying to do what I'm doing now is running away and not get killed and stuff. Oh wow. Oh, he has a hologram, that's why, and he has a sword as well. It's sad to say you can actually get killed on your teammates in this. So you can actually like, fire a rocket, it hits your teammate, and your teammate kills you, for argument's sake. Because you get stuck on your teammates, they have solid physics, so. Well, with that being said and done, we are actually on the final wave of round 3, excluding the bonus wave. And as you can see here, there's actually a Wraith. So, I might try and laser the Wraith. Now, of course, one of the daily challenges for today, as I mentioned earlier, was to actually get vehicle kills. So having something like the Spartan laser, which is an anti-vehicle weapon, is actually pretty useful. Should have got a kill there. Oh crap, no. Get up the damn stairs, mate. Ah, sunburst. There we go. That's the spree, the maximum spree you can get with the Spartan laser. That's something like getting 15 kills in a row without dying, and I just died, and poor mate is dead. No, mate, no. He just died. And this guy just died as well, so just go pop and pop. Get my ideal loadout back. And as to be expected, this last wave coming up is the wave where you can get a hell of a lot of points. Right, mate, please die. we all had the same idea there, just go after that guy. Still top by quite a large margin as well, 37,000 points on a good 13,000 ahead. But now we get Black Eye, Famine, Tilt on. So you basically, you know, basically I'm basically. No, okay. So at this point, you have to punch enemies to get your shields back. If you pick up weapons from enemies, then they give you half the ammo that they're supposed to, I think. Or at least less ammo than they're supposed to. Damn. Yeah, I'm getting just completely fucked up here. I should have punched that guy. If you saw that, I punched him and I died, so that's bad. That's really bad. That was not supposed to happen, guys. I'm sorry. Dying instantly because I got fucked by a brute, believe it or not. So I could lose my pole position now because I'm dead. These guys can rack up a hell of a lot of points on these grunts, and you should see that 13,000 gap's not going down, but if they die, then I'm in a good position. Maz in particular. But, because they're doing the one that, yeah, he's dead, look. They're doing the one thing that is really important. They're not doing it. You have to destroy the phantom turret there, because you're going to get molested by that fucking thing. And they're not doing it, and they wonder why they die. It's because they're not taking the turret out, and Halo over here is doing the old camp in the doorway. I don't think they even realise you're supposed to punch enemies to get your shields back, and he just died as well at the last seconds. But as I said earlier, a rightful claim to make is I finish usually in the top 2 for, you know, firefight games. Whether it's in games of 2, games of 3, games of 4, I'm always in first or second place, depending on what I'm doing and depending on the map as well. But as you see there, I actually got quite a few credits for that game. You do get a lot of credits for doing online firefight. A whopping 4,491 compared to the other 2 games I played. So as you can see, I got quite a lot of medals here. Sunburst, Be the Bullet, bunch of sprees, assists. These guys, yeah, got a Killionaire, got an assist spree for instance, and of course an inheritor that didn't even join the game, which happened to me before actually. It looks like someone's going to join the game but they back out or something before it even begins, or it disconnects them maybe. But with that being said and done, I am going to round this video off here. Thank you for watching. I've been GarethMass974. I might be back with this in the future, whether it be firefight, whether it be multiplayer. Don't know how I'm going to work it, but I'll be back with this at some point. Hopefully it's come out okay. Have a great day, and see you next time.